Hello and welcome back to another stream. Now, just previously, before I started the stream, my microphone was over here, like less than a minute ago, and I just had to quickly adjust it, so it might not be perfect. I don't feel right centered. There we are. So yeah, today we're gonna be doing something that I do as a full-time job, pretty much. Anyway, we're gonna be making emails today. So what I mean by that, we're going to be designing, not going to be coding emails, because I kind of want to I like to keep my code like, I don't know how to explain it. I like to keep my code kind of private because I like to add some analytic features in that can be accessed. So I won't be coding on stream today, but we'll do the designing. We've got, I think, maybe 3 in mind to do, but I'm not exactly sure today. It's not going to be an extreme long stream. Tomorrow is going to be quite a bit longer because tomorrow we're actually doing the first designs of the actual platform, which is going to be Fortnite assets. So just put that in there. So basically, I'm going to go into this screen. Oh, by the way, hey hand dogs and hey skills. So we're going to go to every stream. This is going to be like a weekly thing, I think. Oh, cool. Right. So we're going to create artboards basically, and what we're going to do is we need the width to be that, and the height can be whatever we want. So I want to set height as 2000 at the moment. Alright, okay, we need to create a header really first of all. So I'm going to open up the recent, it wasn't, I can't remember, coming soon, that was it. Because we've got a lot of stuff in here that we can actually use. So like the font here, I really want to I want to try and implement it, and I think I figured it out maybe. Not exactly sure yet. Interesting. So yeah, we need to grab these colors. I should actually create like a brand document. So actually, yeah, if at the end of the stream, if we've got enough time, I will do a brand document, because that does need to be done. Brand document is basically if I show you ones that, I wonder if I have one. I should have one actually. Yeah, so this is Blockworks' one. This shows you like different things to do with Blockworks. It's quite laggy actually, because I don't know why Adobe Acrobat is really laggy. It basically shows you like different things. So that I didn't design this one. It's showing you gradients, like how they work. But yeah, fonts and stuff like that. So basically, that is what we might actually add on today as well. So. Right, I'm trying to think of dimensions. So I think the top header I usually do is about 300, I believe. So probably gonna do something. So height of 300, basically. I usually put some sort of USP in, which is like USP is you've got your nav bar, and then a technical term we call below the nav bar a USP. So it's basically something that's on multiple sites. That's what we class it as people I work with. So this doesn't really matter the size. I think I'm gonna use I kind of like, let's see which logo looks better, to be perfectly honest. I think white might look better at the top, to be perfectly honest. So I'm not actually sure which is going to look better. I'm sure white on grey is going to look a lot nicer. But it's not really in theme. Actually, what we'll do, I'll try and grab Fortnite's emails up, actually. That would be something cool I might be able to grab up. some fun. Is there a way you can play a support view online? I don't think there's an actual way to view online on this one. Download? No, I don't want to download the image. So it seems like Fortnite actually don't have a header in the emails, which is... I don't disagree not to have headers, to be perfectly honest. But so their header is just... This is their header. Let me grab the image. Their header is, when it loads up, whichever screen, this one. Their header is this for their email. So you've got Fortnite at the top, and then just this. Whereas, I think we're going to use something similar, but obviously we don't want to copy designs and stuff like that. So I think what we'll do is we're going to get rid of that. We're going to do it coloured. It's going to be a lot easier. That stream one as well likes quite a bit, because it's quite a big file. Like exporting that takes so long. Because the files in that are actually about 8K, I believe, per image. So it just kills my computer. So if we're going to do that then. And he's actually... Right, so what we'll do, we'll just create another artboard just above this. Just a small one, about 300 pixels wide. What I want to do now is just get some colours on here that we'll be using. So the main colour for this, best way to do colours, by the way, is just get a blank layer, get a brush, full hardness. So that'll do. So one of the colours we have is this. The other one is this. The other one is this. This is actually not white. It's like a light grey. And then we need to get some other colours. So what we'll do is we will that colour. That one. That's the colour. So basically these colours are Fortnite branded colours. This is like a bluey sort of grey purple. And then we're going to get this blue. This is a light blue. I wish there must be a way to open up colour picker quicker. Shortcut for opening. Control Alt Shift. So apparently you can select it in here. Where would it be? I can't be bothered to find it if it's not there. I just can't bother looking for it, to be perfectly honest. Oh well. But yeah, that'll do. Just put that one in there, and then we've got a purple. So Fortnite have actually got two colours of purple, which is this one, I believe, and then they have a lighter one, which is used for not that one. It's this one. Just this is a lighter purple than that one, and then yeah. I need to put that. This is an orange in. So Fortnite don't have any other colours really. Actually, they do have this yellow in. I don't know if this yellow is covered actually with that yellow. I don't think it is though. Yeah, it's just a different yellow. But they're the colours that we have as a palette really to work with. For this, I don't know. I'm trying to think of something nice to do which is Fortnite related. Looking at what the site's going to be like as well, I think Let's go. Let's see what we've got asset wise as well. Brand Fortnite, no. We do have this actually, which is quite nice. And this is good because we can just join this together and just create like a. And then just center this. I'm not saying to use this, but it's just a really nice sort of blueprint. I think we got this color at the background, which I do like, and it's. I think we'll use that color for the header. So we'll just put that color in there. And then I'm actually gonna I think what we'll do is just do this. So we'll get the how tall was that? That doesn't really matter. I think for what I need, that is going to be right. I think. Let's see. I don't know if that's a bit too dark though. Is it like an email header? Actually, right. Well, there's an asset that I want. It's not in. It's in assets, brand. No, it's not there. Miscellaneous. Nope. Unknown. Here it is. So actually no, I've got the perfect one. We've got this sort of idea, the spikes. I think if we implement something like that, it would look quite nice. No, I just want to. Is it pen? I actually used lasso because I was too lazy. Let's move this up. Oh, no colour, that's why. That's cool. Doing something like this. I might actually add the battle button to here. For flipping Nora. Photoshop keeps like giving me like tips and tricks. I really don't need to know them. Like, when I'm ready, I'll look at them online. Oh my god. Like, it won't even let me fill this in. Like, I don't understand why Fortnite not Fortnite, Photoshop gives me like tips and tricks. Like, you select what type of user you are when you obviously create the site, well, install it. If you don't crack it, so I haven't cracked it. Get it with work. That's weird. So doing just above here isn't like it matters. So the reason, just to explain things, the reason I design emails in that's weird actually. In 1280 is because what I do with my code is I shrink it, but I don't want to do it double that because obviously the file is too big. When I want people to load up the email, I want it to be as quick as I can, but I don't want it to look really bad quality. So I prefer to have things looking the best they possibly can. So I think for this email, what we only need to do is get I was actually looking, because I'm obviously going to have to get into Fortnite's files somehow. I've still not figured out the best way to do it. I've been doing it kind of mixing around and stuff like that, messing around, see what I can find. I actually found a way to, what was it? To find like the videos they play for tutorials. It's very easy to find, but it's It's weird. So I've actually got quite a... I'm going to think we use a battle bus again. Because I think as like the branding of like Fortnite assets is the battle bus sort of idea. I don't like that though. I'm not gonna just copy that out there. Have I got it as a what's that group test? That might be good. Let's try that. See, that header does worry me a bit. Sorry. Let's fill that full. It just doesn't look appealing. To be honest, neither does Fortnite, to be perfectly honest. It's more of a rough sort of style. So I'm not too bothered about it, but I do like, they've got like a, bring it back up again if I can. So their header is this. They actually design their emails at the right size normal people do, but it's just kind of bad quality. So their header is something like that, which I do like as an idea. It is kind of a cool idea, but I think for what? I don't know. I think we're gonna add something maybe like that into here at the bottom. Oh, I don't know. These just look weird. What have we got here? Alright, let's get the font in first. What? I don't understand, like, why is this computer lagging real bad? The CPU is apparently 100%. Right, if I put that down, that's going to reduce it. Okay, it's still playing the stream video, so that really doesn't help. Oh, apparently Chrome is doing more than OBS, which does kind of concern me quite a bit. Chrome should never be doing more than OBS. I think what I'll do, we'll just leave that bit for a minute. And what I want to, I'm just going to pretty much copy the exact same idea that I did here. The footer. So I just want to have this. That should be it. Like that. And what I'll do is I kind of feel like I need that lightning bolt sort of thing to keep it branded to Fortnite. Like, there's a lot of things that I can like, I don't even know where to put these. Then in like, so bearing in mind people are gonna look at this email at 100%. So I can just actually extend this page, to be perfectly honest. Sorry for the knock. What are you humming and hawing about the mouth? Oh, by the way, I picked. Oh. these. Well, these today. Well, yesterday and today. 30 quid. It's really nice shoes actually. Let's put it on 2. These shoes are so nice. I've got that pair and then a pair in blue, by the way. Like, whew. They're really nice pairs of shoes. Like, whew. You have the new like flexing at the bottom that Nike do. Solid. 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 Yeah, this head is looking weird. I don't know if it's because, like, I don't know. So if we are going to brand it by Fortnite, I'm going to have to figure out how to do like a clean line in Bolton with our suits all. So there's just something like that. Just above this layer, we'll create a new one. If you want some, let me know, Mal. I can get some sent over to you. I was looking at like, for me personally, with like shoes and stuff like that, I can only really wear like Nike, because Adidas shoes just don't fit well. Like, I'm quite a wide foot. It's a bit weird talking about wide feet now, but yeah. So I'm quite of a wider foot than obviously normal people. I'm normal, but yeah. So I haven't got like such a thin foot, so having Nikes were a wider fit, solid. But I like I'd love to get some Yeezys though. Like, it's not like a necessary to get, but like they got quite a nice shoe. I understand. I'm wondering why this looks weird. I'm just looking at like reference, and it's because I'm going the wrong way with this. So I'm wondering why it looks like absolute crap. Oh my god! Stop. There we go. That doesn't look too bad. Should just drop that a bit more actually. Drop that even more too. There we are. What's that white bit there? Oh, it's on the screen. My screens are pretty damn dirty. I need to find a way to like clean screens, something like this. By the way, I'm gonna have to change this font as well. So Poppins is a nice font, and it's free, and I know how to get it to work. Poppins is kind of like a thin font. It's a sans serif font. It's very similar to that font, but you need to put smart guides on. One thing as well when coding emails, the biggest issue you have is you have to do it in tables. And tables and email support with clients is very limited. Like, I can't use SVGs, I can't do this, I can't do that. It's just like a pain, to be honest. So you have to do everything like tabled. I kind of want to add like, I've got this asset which is really nice. This is a miscellaneous. No, it's in assets brand. This You can't actually see things in yeah, it's a GIF of like the a circle like loading. I think that might be quite nice to add in some way. You know, we're coming soon. Like, hang tight. I've also got this arrow asset, which is nice. So for shapes, this is an SVG as well. So when you scale an SVG, it's just it doesn't like, it just still looks crisp. So I might add something like that. I think for the, I would have worked this really oddly now. Let's move this up a sec, because that's a bit close actually. And then what we're going to do is get rid of all that. And we're going to work from the bottom to the top. I think, let's have a look if there's any new like image wise on Fortnite, any backgrounds that we could possibly grab. I just got really weird, confused, and like my microphone was shaking quite dramatically. I guess let's see if there's like any Fortnite backgrounds. There's the that one. This is quite a nice one actually. Of PvE actually, I might get that one. It's a huge image now. I think what we'll do as well quickly before we get all that, group it, footer. I don't know, that it's nice, but like I don't know. It's a nice wallpaper, don't get me wrong, but like it's a bit dull really. Let's see what this one's like. So what we'll do, we'll let you decide, 𝗦𝘃𝗶𝗃𝗄. So we got option 1. Option 2. And then if we've got any more in the folder. You've got some more actually. This one. 𝗦𝘃𝗶𝗃𝗄, if you're still here. I kind of like the park one, to be perfectly honest, just to get different colours in there. I don't really want to use this because this is like everywhere at Fortnite now. I want to use something a bit different. That park though is quite nice. Yeah, that's the only decent ones, to be perfectly honest, I think I've got. I think I'm gonna go for that one. Just get a proper quality one, I believe it's that one. Yeah. I think that's pretty damn sweet. Just a quick font. So everything you do in here needs to be double the size. So if you want size 12 font, you do size 24. See what's going on in the world. So look at Bitcoin and stuff like Bitcoin and 𝗬𝗏𝗏. 𝗬𝗏𝗏 actually hit £800 today, which is pretty damn solid. Very happy with that, to be perfectly honest, because I've got quite a lot of money invested actually. Sometimes, I don't know why, I have it where it just automatically puts kerning on it, and I don't like it at all. So that's happens in like a large view, which doesn't look right. What's that other font that we have? I think it's called like Burke. Yeah, I think it's that one. 𝗦𝗽𝗲𝗶𝗶𝗹. So that's quite a nice font. That's what you use for the main Fortnite, and then there's another one that we have available, which is Consent, which is, I believe, let me just get my information up. Fortnite. What was it now? So I think so that one is for the consent version. This one is for headers. I believe this, the low one, is for, oh, they're all for the same, I think. I believe they're all the same. Yeah, they all look to be the same, I think. So I think that one. So this usually is in all caps. It's 𝗦𝗫𝗁𝗁𝗃𝗶𝗶𝗶, to be perfectly honest. Yeah, so they use that one basically in all caps. That's the one they use. So I kind of want this to be a bit lighter, actually. To be a bit softer. Let's do that. I don't know why it's quite a dark image, to be perfectly honest. I don't know why it's quite, to be honest, yeah, just need these highlights increasing on it. I think shadows needs to go. I think that. I like to make things a bit more unrealistic. So yeah, that looks more Fortnite related. Maybe that's a bit too much, actually. See, that's just so dark. Like, so where you can actually zoom out of this, or you're not gonna let me? I think. So you can add the clarity onto it, which is quite nice. Obviously, you want a bit more. I want a bit more color into that. The blacks needs to go up. These shadows just need to go. And you can adjust really what the colors you want with it. I obviously want a brighter color with it. This clarity can drop down a bit, but that's fine. The whites in this can go up a bit. Where it can go up a tad. Highlights. See, the colors now a bit too much. Actually, no. That'll do. That's Fortnite. So yeah, because when you play the game, it's really not dull. It's actually a really bright game. I think what we'll do with this up here then is transform it, flip vertical, and then just make this white. I've not got the properties. I'll just create. I don't really know. It's a shape that. No, it's not a shape actually, so it won't work. Something like that might look quite nice, and then obviously the header, whatever colour we want. So I think what we'll put in here is just like, because this is obviously the to name this artboard. Thanks for. I don't know what you class it as. I don't know what you class it as, to be perfectly honest. I think you'd class it as more of like subscribed, email subscribed. I think that's about right. Cool. And then obviously just want to put in here saying oops, for subscribe. I spelled all that wrong. Nope. And then we just want to put the logo in if you can get it. Put that in there. Probably what I'll end up doing anyway is darkening that image. Just put like a yeah, because now we can't even see this. So I think if we just put that there. Let's put that probably actually. There we are. Let's just change the volume on that. I'm seeing if you could hear it, but I don't think you can. What'd be good is if I wanted to play a song that's different to the one in I'm obviously playing off NCS YouTube currently. If I want to play a song, I can listen it through my headphones, but they're not copyrighted, so it wouldn't make a difference for you guys. Let's just put like a black layer behind that. Actually, look. I think I'll just put like a pure black layer. Like that. And then what we want to add a bit of space in this actually. 20 might do. Thanks for subscribing too. Very colourful. Very, very colourful. See, I'm having a lot like of lag on my computer. I don't know what it is like the lag's coming from. Like, it's not smooth at all. I bet I've changed something in my preferences, to be perfectly honest. That will... Boom. Performance. All the way up. Let's go. I think it's just artboards are really weird in Photoshop currently. They just like act really weird. I really should have made this. Actually, what I can do. So basically, when you fill something in with Photoshop, it goes it doesn't work correctly as like a normal thing. It like adds, it puts like a really harsh fill on it. I think you can actually, yeah, you can do tolerance stuff like that. Foreground, pattern, normal, darken. You can change how you fill stuff in, but the best way I find to do things, if I just flip this around again, transform, vertical. So if I was gonna put that there and then put that into white, why is that whole layer in black? So I should only go to there, really. Actually, it's there. That. But yeah, the best way to do this really is just get a color overlay really, and just put it as white. and you don't have any issues with it, and it just looks a lot cleaner. So I think we'll do that. So thanks for subscribing to Fortnite Assets. Make sure to join our disc. I think. But you have been watching me. See, I don't want something that's... See that currently could probably go a bit darker, really. I don't know if you can get like a different colour really, or... Like, can't use grey. That's line height is way too big. Why is that? What? Photoshop, be normal. Why is it going up in doubles? What the heck? Right, so when I increase this, you apparently go up by what? Oh, I can't even deal with you anymore. But you actually won't go up like normally, will you? No, I don't even get you anymore. This really isn't helping me. So if I do six, like, you won't even, like, what is the problem with, like, why would you force it as that number? Like, where's all these other numbers coming from? I want you to go to 0 so I can add your numbers in. Oh my god, this is so stupid. Oh, I can't. Oh, simple. I just don't deal with Photoshop sometimes. So let's do. I want this to be a bit smaller actually, so we'll do this. Watch this be the same. Oh god, it actually isn't. So we'll do this about 4, maybe like 60. Unless we like highlight certain things in like a different color. Oops. That might be a nice idea. So if I highlight, like, say this into, say like a blue. Doesn't look. Obviously not with that background. Obviously. Let's try that then. What does it look? See, that's not too bad. It's kind of unreadable though because I like the colour. I think we'll try that. There's a lighter purple there, so it might be a bit nicer. It's even worse, damn. How about that? We'll do that then. I think that works. I'm not actually keen, actually too much colour. Sometimes you have too much, I think. I think what we'll do is we'll do two separate things. So we'll just say thanks for subscribing to Fortnite assets in this top bit, and then what we'll do is we'll have like another image below it with another one of these like cutouts. So then we'll do that, and then obviously what we'll do, layer mask that, close out. I don't know why. If anyone knows how to get rid of that stupid pink line when you colour stuff out, I'd gladly appreciate that. And then what we could use is maybe that image, maybe. Any, you know, better images. So I want something fun. That'll do. I don't think that is that. Oh, it's not the edges, of course not. Like for some reason, Fortnite, not Fortnite, Photoshop acts really oddly sometimes. Oh my god, you haven't. Oh, that's annoying. Oh my god, I don't want to have to deal with that BS right now. Let's just put a grid on that. Of course, like, it doesn't go to like the right area. Like, for some reason that doesn't surprise me. So yeah, if we get this image now, let me just finish off that wipe there. I just wish I could. I might actually after this stream just like reset all my Photoshop settings just so that I have like ridiculous stuff like that happening. I think what I want to put in now maybe is like, maybe I kind of like this image and we're gonna add it in. So we're gonna go for that. Underneath that, put this in here. I think as an image that'll work pretty well for what we need. And then we that's just it. Transform vertical. Edit, transform, horizontal. Obviously this needs to be moved. Oh, this is way out. Probably more bigger as well, I suppose. So the whole of that could be, what I'll do actually, put it the right thickness I want it as, like that. That obviously needs moved over a bit. And then just rub it out. That bit, and then obviously get the next one. Layer mask is the most helpful thing. Oh god, that's wrong. Like, you can do so much with them. I'm so glad that's a feature in Photoshop. Do I like that? Yes, no, not sure. I think. Let's add something else in. Like something like a. I don't know. I think if we're gonna add something else, then I think we need to. I don't know. Something like separate it, something similar to sort of that, maybe, I don't know. I like that idea. Okay, this needs to be best. Don't know really. It's not that. Just obviously show the increase in the width. I think that's fine, and then we just need to sort this bit out. Just colour that out like that. And just do this one. So that needs to be broad. This needs to be on a different angle, actually, I think. I'll do. Yep. Let's do like make sure to join Discord. Of course it wasn't. And what we'll do actually is we wanna I kinda wanna put it in like a side bit. Actually, so we could do make sure to join our Discord. Yeah, so what we can do, I think I've got the idea. So make sure we can join the Discord. Like that. And then what we can do. And then we can do like something like for update. That line spacing, seriously, like I'm pressing, what are you doing? It like doubles it, I don't understand. So what it does, I'm pressing up increases, and then it's starting doubling it, so it goes to 90 there. I don't understand why. That is not auto. That is nowhere near auto. That'll do. Yeah, and that's 85. So colour maybe. Something like that colour. I think that colour will look quite nice. No, it doesn't work with like the situation, I think. Yeah, like a purple. Just like both those. Just options. That works, or that one. I think the light one's nicer. And then what we could do is we can I don't know, maybe like a actually, I know what we could do. We could put the go to assets, brand. What's the burst? Oh, I can't remember what that was for. Put the SVG. No. Probably is fine with that. Shouldn't we put that behind? Yeah, it's a little weird. Okay. Like a circle around it, like a white circle. I don't know, that looks a bit weird. It's quite. I think we'll do. Just being like even worse. Just do that. That works. A bit smaller. Something like, I want it to be like aligned with that. Which one? There we go. Actually, the join will look weird if it's aligned to that, to be perfectly honest. So I think it needs to be aligned to. Is that like pixelated now? No, it shouldn't. I think it's just. I think if we do something like that, no. God, I hate working on a Mac because you just forget all my normal keys for Windows. Weird. Something like that. I think that's quite nice. And then what we could actually do is maybe like add a phone mock-up there. But I don't know if that's a bit too... Is there anything like... I don't know, let's have a look. I have stuff like... I've got it. What I'll do is we'll just create like a little text box. And just a purple outline. That's not purple, that's the purple one. No, that's the one. Actually, got the wrong colour. Size the empty in the middle. Actually, white's gonna look better, I think. And then what we can do is just get the Discord code, which is and then what we can do is put it into pop-ins because we want to use some other font than this all the time because obviously you're going to get too repetitive and unreadable. Medium look quite nice, right? I do like it in that. Imagine that in white. Let's look in white. Let's look in white. So get like a find the middle of a bit of this. That'll help me out. Try and find the center of this. That's not white, I don't think. Yeah, it is. Let's probably drag that over to that side as well, that might help. Getting things in the center is important. Actually, this bit is not too bad. I think it's more vertically up that bit. That's a bit too thick. 5. No, that's a bit too thin. 10. Let's do 7. 7.5 in the middle. That works. Looks very nice. What's it called? Is it classed as like an invite code or? I don't know what it's classed as then. You know, if you get like, if you invite code. This is where I need to use a different font. Like, seriously, what the heck? I so need a new computer. Oh, this is so laggy. Doesn't help that I'm actually streaming, but oh well. Does that work or I don't know. That actually needs to be lowercase, so it's going to be just invite code. I think that works. Maybe a bit of taller. Just go see. So that's going to be roughly centered. So the center of that box. And then I think invite, it just looks weird. Semi-bold. No. What's Helvetica look like? So now that's like a clean font. Oh my god, computer. Seriously? Helvetica. Do I not have Helvetica on here? What? Whoa, 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 whoa. I'd be very surprised if we don't have Helvetica on here. I don't. Interesting indeed. that's gonna be way too thick, so we're gonna have to go regular. I think 𝗦𝗫𝗁𝗃𝗃𝗶𝗶 is a nice font. I don't. So open sans an actual font. Open. Oh, actually, it's a font. That's a nice clean font. We'll grab that one. Open sans, download, cool. How many fonts from this one then? Like a million or? If it would actually tell me where it actually was. Let's go fonts. Let's drag open sans into that. And is it done? Yeah, it's done. So if you see what's there, I don't really have to open sans, cool. That'll do. That's nice. Hello? Why can't? Oh, it's because I'm selling C-side. This is gonna have to be bigger anyway. This whole thing needs to be moved down a bit. Regular, and then it's bold on it. I'm happy with that. Jeez, I'm shit for that over now. I need food. Quite badly, actually. I'm quite hungry now. So I think that as a design to separate the top and the bottom works, and then we're gonna have a header here. So for the header, what we're gonna do? See, I'd love to just have like. I think I've got it. I think I've got it. If we copy that, and then obviously just change the color to that. And then obviously it's bigger. And just put number. what kind of like represents Fortnite? Like, as like a I know. Oh, we could put some like V-Bucks. I think maybe that. That would that work? Or? I mean, that could look quite nice. If done correctly, though. Create a clipping mask. Wait, there's that there. That's what I'm creating clipping mask into. Why is it? There we are. I just colour this in just as I just get this in. Smoothing. That's why it was acting weird. No, see, like, I think I've changed some of the brush settings in here, to be perfectly honest. That was it. Smoothing off. No. I think what we'll do is we'll legit just use the exact same idea we got here, really, then. Just to get that into it as the header. Maybe put some of the characters in there, because that's the kind of branding that we have with it. Create clipping mask. There's that background. That's the branding we have. Oh god. Yeah, like there's like obviously no there's no like smoothness gone into that. It's just like kind of abrupt, whatever you class it as. Actually, I might just do this for what it is, you know, like let's have this in white. Or in grey. I'm like. Like, I think as a header, like having similar sort of thing to the footer will do. I mean, it's clean. it works. All these have like this weird spacing thing on that I added. I don't know why. Is there a way to like reset all your brushes? There must be a way. Actually, to be honest, it doesn't matter if it's like more than the page, because at the end of the day the page shrinks, not that. I think that could probably increase a bit, like maybe to 80. Maybe a bit less actually, maybe like 78 will do. I think that's quite nice. I just thought this head a bit though. This header. I'm just trying to get a colour overlay of this. Any of these? Do any of these colours work with it? Like, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. That won't work. It's just, I think it's such a big header at the top. I think the best thing to do is just keep it as grey, and I think that will work pretty nicely as like emails. I will keep that. I think what we'll do is just make this a bit smaller at the top, this header a bit smaller. I think that as an email looks quite nice and simple. I don't like this bit though. I don't know if it's because it's like not in caps. It just looks wrong. He's like a condense. That's better. Do they not do like open sans as like a condensed font? Do we have any more concern? I don't want to have, I guess, like, like as a font, I really don't know anymore, to be honest. It just bugs me a bit. Like, I think, like, let's let's have a look. Let's have a gander. Alright, let's just use Open Sans and as a font. Open Sans. Regular. Get it off that. Keep it as bold. That'll work. I'm leaving it as. That'll do. So I think we've got the first one done. What I'm going to do is going to have a little break. I'm going to get something to eat quickly. For like 5 minutes, maybe less. And then we're back in a minute. Okay? Like, oh god, this is stupid. No, that'll be all. Dangerous path that I follow. Oh, go on, just do what you do. And it hurts as I bleed for you.
Like it was built to break off the handle. How'd we get to this place? We're leaving everything behind for new and exciting feelings, but I won't leave you. Will everything we know be lost and changed for something new? Only time will tell, but I'll be holding you. I'll be holding you. I'll be holding you.
And I am back. So basically, I put some food in the oven now, so I'm only going to leave the stream for another 5 minutes. Going. So basically, what we're going to do now, quickly, we're just going to slice it up. So slicing is just a quick way of like exporting images, but like a certain position of it. So what we'll do, we'll end up slicing this just there, and then that image. Slicing is really weird though with artboards, so I might have to do it a bit differently. Like that. That's gonna be odd. No, it's being increased height wise. That's weird. I don't know. Sometimes it just takes a while to do things. It'll do. Like, I think it does need to increase though for like. So I have to so all I have to do is keep that in every time, and the image doesn't change. So this bottom bit doesn't have to change every time. So the way I'm gonna do these logos is I'll just put them into like a grid. I don't know why. This is what I have an issue with artboards, is the width of the actual slice doesn't work correctly. Like, it just adds all these other like, I don't know why it's added a slicing 5 there. Like, is it 'cause it's adding like slicing? Oh, it's slice. Oh, okay. Right, so we can't slice. Okay. So I think then what we'll do is, so if I just want to like, I think we'll try and do one more quick one. Basically I've got assets on. There's an actual where is it? Where is it? Find out where it is. There's like a piñata. I have. It's like a llama / piñata. Basically, all I want to do is do like a happy birthday one. Because when you can have this email, you're gonna be able to like either put your birthday in. So email, happy birthday. And then we'll just keep the same photo on this. The photos, I think, quite important, that bit. So I know what image we could put on that, you know, just as like a different background. Something a bit, obviously a bit more fun. Different. Maybe I think I might just use like the for it. I don't know. Maybe like a Fortnite landscape. I think that's what I need. I know, I've got it. I can't drag things in, can you, with this? So I'll do is save that. So we can put this. This is the piñata. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? This is our piñata. That's the background we want. And then all we're going to do is just rub that bit out. And sort this image out. I think we'll end up restore it. And what we'll do is just make sure this image is as big as it can get. And then we'll edit it like this, and then when we shrink it, hopefully just make sure it's in the right position. That looks about right, I think. Yeah, cool. Let's do it from here. Don't have long left actually, because it'll be ready in a minute for food. So just give that as an example. And marquee tool. Is there like a bat or something like that we can get, or? Oh, I know, I've got the perfect thing. So what we could do is put that, and then we've got some V-Bucks. And that's just do on top of that. And then what we could do is just have it just like that. These can be a lot smaller, V-Bucks in proportion. I don't know, we could put it, I quite like the size of them, right? It looks a bit more Fortnite like that. Happy birthday from 4. And then what we do is just make this bigger, and then this is going to be a purple. Actually, we'll make this in blue. Nice and the blue. If that look okay. No, I really don't like that. Oh my god, that's awful. What's that yellow like? Actually, that blue, I could just select the blue out of here actually. Is there like a... Oh, that's okay. And then what we could do is make that 120. No, that's a bit big. 100. Happy birthday. From. I'll just leave it simple then. Happy birthday. Thanks and that's. Alright guys, thank you for joining the stream. I really appreciate it. If you did enjoy it, just leave a like and subscribe. And we'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye bye.